Tony, it wasn't a pretty match, but it was tough, man.
Yeah, it was one of those games, I suppose, very courageous from both sides. Some very good attackers out there if you look right across the board. Lockyer, Thurston, very good centre pair in Hodges and Inglis. It really put us under pressure really early, but the boys stuck in deep. They're going at 10-6 at half time, I suppose, just an indication of how tough a battle it was out there.
I asked Stephen about that. You wouldn't be too disappointed with that score.
No, not at all. They had a mountain line share of the football. And unfortunately for us, we came back in the second half, and I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't complete more than 50%. So to hang in there for as long as we can just shows that there's something special within this football side.
Two things: coughed up the ball, field position. It sort of sealed your fate, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. You call it a moral victory, really. Two big errors and led to 2 tries in the second half, and all but those, they never really looked like scoring. So. Again, we can get a lot better than what we showed tonight.
No, we don't talk about risk very much, but 2 penalties in the match, and you got them both. But I thought the game he allowed the game to flow, and there were good players out there, so they made the most of it.
Yeah, look, I think there was more than 2 penalties in it personally, but maybe he wanted to be the first referee to go the whole distance without giving one away. But I don't know, that's what you get. It is an international game. It's a little bit different than what the boys are used to. They're used to playing under a 2 referee system at the moment. But 2 penalties a game. I think we can get a little bit better than that.
Yeah. Losing the front rower first up is tough also. Sam Rapira, especially the first tackle.
First carry of the football,
yeah.
That's right, dislocated his thumb, and very doubtful for this weekend's game against the Gold Coast. So he's a tough kid, wanted to go back on, but it looks like he may have a fracture in there too, so we just wanted to make sure we're looking after him.
I thought Darren Lockyer's kicking game really kept the pressure on you guys tonight. It was a pretty clever kicking game he come up.
Oh look, I was watching the game, obviously from the sideline with my earpiece in, and they're just consistent. I suppose if we were to learn something there, our kickers really have to dominate, as well as the Lockyers and the Thurston. So, we will reflect on the game, of course, and do some reviews with Stephen. I'm sure of it. And one of the areas that I think we'll look to improve is our kicking game.
Yeah. We spoke about Lockyer in the Australian team, but I thought Simon Mannering, he worked all night. Great cover defending tackle over there. And one thing that doesn't go unnoticed is he gains metres every time he gets the ball, doesn't he?
He does, and he started off in the centre and ended up in the middle of the ruck tonight. So he's probably one of the most consistent players to play in the black jersey, Simon. You can throw him anywhere on the football field, he ain't going to let you down. And he got through a mountain of work tonight too. We lost Sammy Raps early on, and of course our rotations had to, I suppose, turn over a lot quicker than we had to because we lost the front row. But the boys dug deep. Benny Mottolino, he too got through a mountain of work, found his front. And I thought Lewis Brown, his first test, he's up against probably the 2 best centres in the world, and he didn't look out of place at all.
10-minute period there in the second half when you just felt if you could have got a bit of field position, you could have nailed them. It was still only 10-6, but 10 minutes, 4 drop balls, and it really cost you.
Oh, it did. It cost us the game. We spoke about it after the game, so it's I suppose another year or 14 years without winning an Anzac Test. But we're taking small steps, and hopefully we can get there eventually.
Yeah. Well, as the score goes, you've got another game. I think it's in Newcastle to go. The 4 Nations is coming up, so you're going to have plenty of chance to have a go at it.
Oh, that's right. We'll go around again in Europe this year. Of course, Tim Sheens has made it quite obvious that he's got some expectations out of his Australian side. They set the tone, I suppose, for the end of the year. So we're looking forward to coming back to Newcastle, and of course we're looking forward to going up to Europe.
Still plenty of effort in the Kiwis side tonight, though.
Oh, look, you can't. It's one thing you can't. I suppose misplace as far as how deep they did dig tonight. Like I said, they lost on the possession stakes quite considerably, but as far as working for each other, that's why they're a band of brothers, mate.
Good on you, Tony. Thanks very much. We are looking forward to the next game anyway. It's going to be a good one too.
Anytime, fellas.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers.